Don't need to whisper.
What if I want to?
That's fine. It's kind of sultry and exciting.
Hey.
The thing is, it's already getting weird in here.
Hey.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
See, now, if you whisper, we'll get you on the podcast, but we might miss you on the video. As much as I want you to whisper in the interview.
We're at check 1, 2. This is great already.
It's great already. In fact, I think that's all we need to do.
Thank
We're done.
you.
That's
All
it.
right.
Good night, everybody.
No.
It was good.
Haex is in the car. Quick introductions, please.
I'm Adam from Haex. I do vocals and about half the work of production.
I'm Sarah. I'm from Haex as well, and I do guitar and some synth and percussion live, and I'm the other half of production.
Now, if you're watching on video or listening on the podcast, what you missed previously on Haex. Haex was amazing, opening up night 4 of Cold Waves. We're in front of Metro right now on Clark Street, and what you'll learn, no one even bats an eye when we do this stuff on Clark Street. I had Filter in here, I had Barker in here earlier. No one even paid attention. Like Chicago, people are so anesthetized to what goes on, they don't even... No one will turn their head as you're sitting in. It's kind of
makes
cool,
sense.
right? Yeah. So Cold Waves tonight, an industrial music festival of sorts. How did you come to be part of this thing, Cold Waves?
Sarah, you got this?
Yeah, I've got it. Thank you. Good night. No, basically, it's all Kelly Novak for us. It was Kelly Novak. I will thank her for days and years and millennia. She saw us at a venue in LA. She fell in love with us, and that was it. We had email correspondence, and we played the Cold Waves LA last year, and then at that show
In LA.
in a stairwell, Jason and Kelly were like,
The organizers, Jason and Kelly Novak.
you may have heard of them. They were like, you have to come to Chicago, and they basically pre-booked us right there. And
I
then,
love it.
So yeah,
Yeah, after the show, they said that Chicago would love you. So we
Oh, yeah. Well,
instantly
this
signed
is...
up.
I mean, this is the cradle of industrial music. I mean, this
It
is
is.
wax tracks, everything. It all kind of filters through here. And what's funny, I was talking with Jared of ChemLab a couple nights ago.
He's an angel.
He's a fascinating,
We love him.
super intelligent, highly articulate, mega talented guy. But we were talking about, wax tracks and all that industrial music that we all kind of use as a touchstone, but also how important it is for new ideas and new bands to kind of further industrial music. And that's what you're doing. I mean, we could all go back and keep listening to the same Skinny Puppy records, the same Wax Tracks catalog, but it's important to have bands like you kind of taking these ideas and advancing them. Did you grow up on this kind of stuff? Did you hole up and listen to Neubauten records? Like, what did you...
I feel like I had sort of a late start with being like a rivethead in general, where I got into like craft work and like got into Front 242. Of course, like everything like before I heard like on the internet or radio stations, like I was into like stuff from like Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat, where like they use a lot of industrial influence in it, and there was a lot of metal influence into it, and it naturally progressed into like, I wish there was more music like this. Like, why can't I just do it myself? And that self-taught most of it, Sarah along with me. We kind of like held the reins and made something of our own.
You self-taught how to like build technology into music, and
we do almost all of our own sampling. We do all of our own programming itself with a couple different programs that we use. And
we're those kids in the stairwells that are like banging on like metal doors and recording them on
It's
like
happened.
Zoom little recorders.
Yeah,
you're the
whatever's
people who the
necessary.
neighbors hate, is what you're telling me.
That's us.
Yeah.
Sorry neighbors.
So tell me about playing Cold Waves. Besides the sense of community and just the musical compatibility, there is that heavier notion that this is a benefit to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Have you been touched by anything like what we're talking about at Cold Waves? Be it depression, suicide, someone you know, someone you love? Is there, I guess, a personal attachment to performing tonight for you?
Absolutely.
I would say absolutely, yeah. When we were right after we played the show in LA, I think it was Jason that was saying that like Jamie would actually love our work, and he would be very happy for us to be part of it, and that like we were floored for a moment there. It was just so nice to hear like that kind of thing come from them, and it really makes like it sort of like sets the environment about what we're really doing and what it's really for. Because like in the world right now, there's so much going on. Everything's so accessible. There's so much competition. Like, and I think it affects everyone on a level that's unprecedented to what it was, in previous years.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to get swept away, even if you have the support that you need. It's hard to see it.
Yep, it's never been so easy to be so connected and so disconnected at the same time.
Absolutely.
It's hard. I mean, I struggle with depression. I struggle with suicidal ideation. I was in a downswing not more than a month ago where I didn't leave my house for a week. Like, this is a thing that affects all of us, like, someone with depression, someone who right now is struggling. Like, you do. Like, whoever's listening to this, you do. So it's hard, but it's also hard when you're like in God mode on stage. It's hard to talk about. Like, I just feel like poop sometimes. Am I allowed to say harsh language?
It's a podcast.
Poop.
Well, you can push it a little further if you want. I
feel like fucking crap a lot of the time.
There it is.
I really do. It's a struggle, but like, we're all struggling together, and that makes it a little less crappy.
Well said. For those who may not be familiar with Haex, particularly Chicagoans, talk a little bit about how you two work together, how you write songs together.
Well, we kind of just hide in my apartment. We light a lot of incense and candles, and we decide that we're not leaving for like 48 hours.
It's like an escape room. The only way out the door is to solve the puzzle of the song.
That's usually how it works. We come from a very ritualistic background.
Which would explain the sacrifices.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Lots of blood rituals, all that fun stuff. But a lot of the ideology behind Haex itself is ritual and deeper understanding of like thelemic properties and a bunch of witchy, dark, fun stuff, which is really just about, in the long run, being the best version of you that you can be. So we it's very passé to say we practice magic in 2019, especially as like a queer woman, but we practice magic together, and that's where a lot of things come from. A lot of rituals have turned into lyrics, and that has turned into music.
Yeah, like they write themselves, and like with what we do in the magic world, it translates 100% into each song. Like we even have referred to different songs as just spells. So like daggers, for instance, it's sort of like an encompassment of empowering oneself instead of letting fate decide what happens. You just manifest your own reality with your inner strength.
And now the name Haex makes perfect sense. It all comes together. Okay, so we're in Chicago tonight. You did Cold Waves tonight. What's next for you two?
We have two shows from the Dust Bunker. Hosted by Dust Bunker. We're playing San Diego and Los Angeles with Hocico.
You're going to go back to nicer climate, aren't you?
Yeah, but I will miss the rain.
A little bit less humid there.
We also have a show with Invalid in LA after those shows, and if you don't know Invalid, they opened up Cold Waves Los Angeles. You should know Invalid. Get on that.
They're incredible.
Amazing.
Check them out as soon as you can.
Also, I'm DJing the closing party at Gene Man tonight, so that's going to be fun.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah, I'm here all night.
We can drive there.
Yeah, yes, we could.
Yeah.
Park. Yes, we could. All right. Haex, thank you for doing this.
Thank
G-Man
you.
tonight, if you're watching on Facebook Live, come hang out with us. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.